The BVI Red Cross is observing 60 years of providing humanitarian services within the Virgin Islands. Director of BVI Red Cross, Helen Frett, was a recent guest on JTV's Spotlight. She says the 60th anniversary activities would be held throughout 2016.
On February 12th, we'll be having a reception at the Government House. It's going to be a beautiful evening, a romantic Valentine evening. It's also a fundraiser. Also, we'll have some entertainers, live entertainment. And then in May, we celebrate Red Cross Week. Around May 8th, the birthday of Henry Donat, the founder of the Red Cross.
As part of the 60th anniversary celebrations, the BVI Red Cross has focused on a holistic approach to men's health by expanding the annual prostate cancer screening event to Men's Health Fair. The activities held on January 22nd and 23rd on Tortola and January 30th on Virgin Gorda encourage men to foster a stronger sense of responsibility about their overall health. Urologist Dr. Charles McWilliams has volunteered his services to the annual BVI Red Cross screening since 1996. He says BVI men have embraced the importance of having annual prostate checkups.
The men of the island have gradually embraced the idea of being checked. The blood test doesn't even have to be done every year now, and that's important for people to know, that the blood test is something that should be done, but not every year if it's particularly low. In younger men, may not even have to be examined, but it takes a blood test and a 1-second exam in order to make a good analysis of the situation. So we'll be not examining some men in the younger age groups. Certainly anyone under 40 is not recommended to have the exam or the blood test. Those who might be special cases would be those men who have a relative who's had prostate cancer, because with one relative with prostate cancer, the chances of you having it go up significantly. And instead of being 1 out of 7 getting prostate cancer, you'd fall into a category of 1 out of 3. So men who have relatives with prostate cancer certainly need to be screened every year, and we would start that at the age of 40. If they have not had a relative and they're just an average man, then we would recommend they have a baseline at age 40, and then a follow-up at 45, and then an annual exam once a year at 50 to 70 years of age.
Prostate cancer screening at the Men's Health Fair started at 6 a.m. on Friday, January 22nd, and Saturday at the BVI Red Cross headquarters in Road Town.
Tell us about the numbers that you've seen this year in terms of the participation.
Well, so far we've gone over our 200 mark, which is very good, because we are hoping that by day 2 we would have had at least 400 to 500 men.
And compared to last year, how would you say we are doing?
It's comparable, because last year, between the 2 days, we had 420 persons.
So we're likely to go over that figure, or maybe somewhere around there again?
I am hoping so.
All right. And are you seeing repeat participation, or you're seeing new folks coming through as well?
Lots of repeats, and we welcome that. And we also have a few new ones as well. I can't say how many as yet, because we haven't been tallying the figures that way. But we have a few new persons.
And the next step is Virgin Gorda. You're going to move to Virgin Gorda on January 30th.
January 30th, that's next week Saturday. And we're hoping that not only the older men will come, but the younger men as well, 25 years and up, because this year we're doing a men's health fair, not just prostate cancer screening. We haven't seen the young men come in today, and we're hoping that they would come in tomorrow and in Virgin Gorda as well. And so we invite all the young men to come by, because we can check your cholesterol, your blood sugar, your blood pressure, and we can do your body mass index.
Tell us now about this box that we're looking at.
We are trying to find ways to diversify our income, because as you know, the Red Cross depends on the support of the community. And so instead of asking persons for money all the time, we decided that we would build these boxes and put them at the ports of entry, at the cruise ship dock and the airport, and try to generate some funds from our visitors.
It's quite unique that this time you've used, or for this purpose, you've used glass. I've seen boxes before, but you couldn't see what's inside. Why did you decide to use glass?
Because the psychology behind that is that once persons see, money, they would like to as well contribute. And we hope that the research hasn't been done in the Caribbean, but we're hoping that, it will be the same.
From a layman's point of view, it has worked on me already. And I'm sure that many people are going to feel encouraged. And I see you have calendars as well. What is there a price for those?
Yes, the calendars are $10. This year we're celebrating 60 years of humanitarian services in the BVI, and so we have lots of activities planned for this year. And one of the things is to produce a commemorative calendar, and it has lots of history in it, lots of pictures of our past volunteers and our activities, as well as some of the current events that we are doing. And so the calendars are $10, and we would like to invite persons to purchase the calendars and keep a bit of history of the BVI Red Cross.
Okay, well, happy 60th, Mrs. Frett, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, great. Okay, back to you, Eno. We've seen and we've heard a lot here from the BVI Red Cross headquarters for the 60th health fair, the 60th anniversary being celebrated with a massive health fair here on Tortola and on January 30th on Virgin Gorda.
The British Virgin Islands Red Cross is a non-profit, volunteer-run humanitarian organization. It provides assistance to persons in need within the territory. BVI Red Cross is part of a global voluntary network responding to conflicts, natural disasters, and individual emergencies, whether health or social.